So here we go then, grand final time, day 4 of 4 at the Busan Convention Center here in Korea for the World Cyber Games 2011. It's Japan versus Korea. It's Nobi versus DejaVu. The Japanese are fully in force in the audience, ready to raise the roof on the Nobi victory, but the Koreans have to remain the hot favourites. Ready to rock and roll?
I'm certainly ready to rock and roll. This is what I've been waiting for. I've wanted to see the grand finals. I can't wait. It's Japan, Korea, two of the best players in the world going at it head-to-head. It's going to be first of 3 games, ladies and gentlemen. First player to win 3 games will be World Cyber Games 2011 champion.
I have to say, DejaVu looking a little bit under pressure. Nobi looks very relaxed.
I think generally the Koreans are really taking this in. You know, they're really taking it seriously. The Japanese players seem really excited, pumped up, hyped. I think that they're really you know, looking at how the temperaments are, I think that DejaVu may need to assert himself in the game to not lose his mental, you know, stability really, because he looks like he's on edge here. Losing the first game 3-0 could be the end of the tournament for him mentally. He doesn't look that stable right now.
Right, here we go then with the first set, and it's going to be total disaster for the first arena.
Here we go, we're about to get into it. First game, Bryan versus Dragunov. Let's do it. And it's tunnel disaster stage. And immediately Nobi straight out the blocks there. Nice. Doesn't waste any time in getting the throws on him. And Nobi there with a nice stomp. He's looking to take the first round here. Playing very comfortably so far. Oh, mate, oh no, DejaVu missed the combo. That could have changed everything, but now Nobi takes the first round. First round, Nobi.
Well, just like the start of the semi-final, Nobi very quick out of the blocks, and he seems to want to rush in and get stuck in straight away. Oh, this time round, what do you know? Turtles away and decides to do it slightly differently. Now goes in for a good juggle though, and has him right up against the car. Nice throw at the end of that. Continuing the juggle on here. Oh, got blocked in the mid though. Now comes back with a couple of kicks. And finally, DejaVu getting himself into the game. Far too late though. The knockout blow delivered, and Nobi has a 2-0 lead.
Really quick reaction there with the shoulder block from Nobi. Just not letting him whip anything, punishing everything he does. Straight in there, jabbing the low. He's been rinsing that low. He's been using that low so much because the Koreans do know that Dragunov's mids are really dangerous. Nice 3-hit string there. And it's going to be over. This is it. Oh wow, 3-0. What? I mean, he just destroyed him. He didn't even let him get a chance to get into his groove or anything.
WTF.
Like I said before the game, you know, DejaVu was looking a bit shaky. You could see he wasn't quite comfortable with what was happening, and Nobi was really relaxed, just stayed in his stride, played his regular game, and that's the challenge of the tournament, really.
He was 3-0 and ended with a perfect in the grand final. It doesn't get much better than that.
Oh, wow. I mean, the challenge of big tournaments like this is really just to maintain composure and play your regular game.
Nerve.
Yeah, just to play your regular game. You know, you don't have to do anything special, just to play like yourself.
So you've been there, you've won a ton of tournaments. How do you get to that place in your mind?
Stay focused. Stay focused on the job at hand. Okay?
How do you ignore all these people?
When you stay focused, when you think about what's going to happen in the match to come, all this gets shut out. You zone out from this, you go into your own little black hole, as it were, and you completely shut everything out, and you focus on what's going to come in the match, how you're going to face your opponent, and what it's going to take to get the victory.
Well, wise words from a man who knows how to deal with it.
1-0 here at the World Cyber Games Grand Finals of Tekken 6 2011, and DejaVu is going to be doing some thinking now, isn't he?
He's going to have to do a lot of thinking, that's for sure, as we head in to our second battle zone.
And I think it's, oh, okay, so Manji Valley, no walls here, so this is not really going to favour Bryan because he is the better wall character in this match. But here we go, second game, and I think Nobi's going to be right. Yeah, I mean, he's taking some space there, but right back in. Shoulder block from Plus Frames and jab into the throw. And nice He punishes the back roll, not letting DejaVu get away with anything, and DejaVu really on the back foot here. Really on the back foot here. He's just being pressured all the time. And just the low there. Oh, nice. Okay, starting to get a few moves in here, but it's too little, too late. And Nobi, first round.
Same story, really, from the first set. And too little, too late, really, as we head into round number 2 then.
Really impressive play.
Let's see whether DejaVu can get himself on the board. He's got the early damage, but he's not going to be able to punish his opponent with any more as the juggle again coming. Look at this, Nobi again, just going through him like a hot knife through butter. And DejaVu unable to bring anything back, though. He has managed to block those mids now. Can he get himself on the board here? He can. Can he carry on with the juggle? No, not quite. And he's missed an opportunity. Now he's got another one, though. Oh, lovely high leg kick. And DejaVu, oh, they're both on range now. What's going to happen? 5% apiece, and they turn away from each other. One swipe will do it here, and Bryan going for it. Nobi thought he had the chance, and he does with a big kick. Oh my word, that could have been anyone's round. Amazing. And really, DejaVu should have won that.
Amazing composure there from both players at the end, really waiting out each other, but then Nobi just capitalizing on his whiff move, on DejaVu's whiff, and gets the correct punish. DejaVu here missing some important juggles, I do notice. I think this is going to come back to haunt him, folks, because he is missing some critical blows here, and Nobi taking full advantage of that, and it's a stop, and it is 3-0, and we have our second game going to Nobi, 3-0.
DejaVu just cannot get to it. He's got no consistency at all, and like this game is momentum based, so when Nobi gets that juggle, he punishes his player every single time. DejaVu, when he gets a chance, hasn't taken those advantages.
He's missing everything, and I really appreciate, he's a really amazing player, but I appreciate that he's under a lot of pressure in the grand finals, and he's up against a world-class player, and I think the pressure's getting the better of him right now.
Does seem to be, and he looks concerned.
He is asking for assistance. I think he's going to get JDCR up there for some tips or something. I can see JDCR shouting something at him. I don't know if he's got controller issues or what's going on.
I don't know. Well, he's getting some advice from the stand. He can't have anyone on stage right now. No trainers, no managers allowed up there.
Yeah, and someone's actually gone over and told him he has to return to his seat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so DejaVu clearly not comfortable here. 0-2 down.
That's a worry as well. 2-0 down. But Nobi, on the other hand, look at him.
Big confident there.
Happy,
relaxed.
Settled, relaxed, and in the zone as well.
I gotta say though, when you have support of this magnitude, it really helps. I mean, it really does help.
You'd think though, home soil, Koreans get behind their player, but they're just not there. They're not making the noise. It's the Japanese who are making a crescendo of noise across that crowd.
That is totally true. I mean, there were enough Koreans here to raise the roof of this place to turn this dome into a stadium, really.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what's so astounding about it, is that actually almost the entire section of the crowd that you see there are cheering for Nobi.
Yeah, I mean, Japanese came in small numbers, but they're making those small numbers count as the Nobi chants can be heard all around here.
I think they're picking up fans as they go.
They certainly are by the looks of it.
It looks like they incorporate the Poles as well into their Japanese harem. Right there, so.
We've got a lot of waiting time here. This is good for DejaVu, in fact. He's got a chance to get back into some composure.
Sting out of it a little bit, doesn't it? So we are ready to rock and rumble on Azazel's chamber for the third and what could be deciding set.
And if Nobi wins this, this is history in the making, because Japan have never ever won Tekken in World Cyber Games. This is going to be their first win if Nobi can take this match. So we've got Azazel's chamber, which is another, unfortunately for DejaVu, non-wall stage. So this is going to
matter last time round though, didn't it?
Well, yeah, that's true. And straight in there, DejaVu with the same throw again, capitalizing on DejaVu's weak throw escapes, because everyone knows that DejaVu doesn't have the best throw escape defense techniques. And straight into the shoulder plus frames on that. Another shoulder there. And that move is really hard to do, but he's just pulling off like it's a jab. And DejaVu trying to get in there. Oh, throw base escapes. Yep, Nobi not having any of that. And Nobi looking to take the first round, one hit away. Oh, and it's first round Nobi. Again, really comfortable round there from Nobi, not even being challenged.
Deary me. And I didn't think we'd have quite a one-sided grand final here in Tekken. I was looking forward to this because I thought this would be pretty even, but it's not. It's a walkover right now. Now, DejaVu got a chance here. Good mids. Followed that up, and he's got him down to around about 40% health on the bar now, and a lovely big kick. Good juggle coming in. DejaVu finally gets himself on the board and will get himself a round win.
And Korea go crazy after Oh, they go crazy after DejaVu finally gets a round, back in the game, and they are happy to see their man get off the blocks here. Hey, and the crowd are really getting involved now. DejaVu actually back in this now. It looked like it was over a second ago. DejaVu looks like he could actually be in for this match. Don't want to speak too soon.
It's called commentator's curse, right?
But Nobi, oh, and it's another throw. Wow, and yep. Ladies and gentlemen, Nobi is on match point for the tournament. Match point.
Not just match point, it's championship point time.
Championship point. If he
for
wins
the
this,
Japanese player.
He has
60 seconds away.
Oh
from
wow,
World Glory.
it's a launch,
Fantastic launcher and a brilliant juggle to follow it up. And DejaVu in all sorts of trouble here. And surely the gold has only got one home. And it's going to Japan.
And it's over.
Style.
It's over, and they rushed the barrier. Japan rushed the barrier, and they are all on stage cheering on their guy. They cannot believe it. Everyone is so happy. Japan have taken gold here in Busan at the World Cyber Games Tekken 6, and what an amazing victory.
Fantastic. DejaVu got himself just one game in the entire match, and look at that. Nobi from Japan is your Tekken 6 World Champion for 2011. What brilliant scene.
Yeah, what Koreans in the crowd there, clearly disappointed. But they can only have, you know, respect for Nobi because he played phenomenally well. And it was a clean-cut victory. DejaVu only managing to take one round off of Nobi in the whole 3 games. Yeah, I do feel sorry for him. Obviously, you know, world-class player in his own right, but just couldn't get it together on stage in the match, and Nobi took the win.
And that's what it comes down to sometimes, is a little bit of nerve. And
really unfortunate.
Absolutely crushed in the final. I have to tell you, Nobi has been phenomenal this week, and his play yesterday in the semi-final was extraordinary. And if we thought that was extraordinary, his final play was equally extraordinary. And that man knows it.
And DejaVu clearly upset. It's understandable. I mean, if you get to the world finals, you know, you get to the grand final, you're on the big stage, you're only one opponent away from being crowned the champion.
In your home country as well.
Yeah, in your home country, and it all falls apart. You know, you can only feel for him. But Nobi there, the champion.
Unlike last year, in 2010 when Korea took gold, it's Nobi from Japan who takes gold in 2011 to become the first ever Japanese player to win in the World Cyber Games Tekken 6 Grand Final.
What's interesting is he looked pretty comfortable the whole tournament.
He did.
Sailed through.
Very calm.
The only challenge he actually had in the whole tournament was in the group stages when he played against Sandro from Italy, and Sandro actually beat him in the groups.
Yeah, it was a weird game, that one, eh?
Yeah. He actually did beat him in the groups, and then in the rematch he still beat him again. So actually, Sandro's winning 3-2 in that sense. But Nobi, nothing can be taken away from him. He played exceptionally well against all countries. Grand champion, and he looks like a winner there, doesn't he, with his flag?
Very happy man indeed, and so he should be. Fantastic final from him. Very one-sided, so from a neutral point of view, disappointing, but you can't take anything away from him. He was absolutely dominant.
Well, what he did is he made very good. He made very good decisions in choosing to be the aggressor, not letting the opponent get into the game, not letting the opponent start any momentum, get into a flow of any kind. He was